I think that's a perfect transition into my next question because you mentioned the vehicle that you're using and how it looks. Should they go out immediately from day one when they want to launch pickup and delivery and buy a super huge, high top, brand new, very expensive delivery van? Is that the right decision for everybody? Is it the right decision for anybody? What do you think?
Well, there's definitely not a right decision for everybody. I mean, I don't believe in living in absolutes, especially when we're talking to thousands of people. So let me be very clear about that. But the truth is that, in my opinion, if you're going to launch a business that you're really trying to scale quickly and professionally, you can cut corners in the beginning with used vans or, like I said, less branded vans or whatever. But the truth is they're going to hurt your growth trajectory, right? And so you're kind of sacrificing a little bit today for a little bit tomorrow. Not here to tell you can't be successful, but it may take you 10 years to get to what it could have taken you 5 years. Now, if you need to be conservative financially or you just have no money and you're starting with zero, and we know what that is like, then by all means, am I recommending going out and financing a $60,000 cargo van? No, I'm not, right? So I don't think there's a right answer for everybody. But what I like to tell people is at the end of the day, if you're going to launch a pickup and delivery business, I hope that you're not doing it with zero resources anyways. Now, there are people that do it and they become powerhouse operators, and power to them. But once again, they're playing a 20-year game, right? Are they going to be where they are in year 10 or 15 in year 2 or 5? No, they're not. And they probably even know that, right? So the truth is, if you can't afford the payment, do I think that it's a good idea long-term to invest in a brand new high roof, full-size cargo van? I think it's one of the best investments that you can ever make. I think a very close second is a full professionally graphic designed wrap on that vehicle. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. And and there's a couple caveats here. Now, if you're out in the country in a town of 10,000 people, the odds that you're ever going to build a substantial pickup and delivery business are not very good. There's just not enough people and enough laundry. You can make some money. You can even generate $100,000 a year. But do I think you need a brand new vehicle? Do I think you need a full-size vehicle? Do I think you need an extended cargo van, electric, all these different options that are out there? No, I don't. But I think in the right scenario where you can't afford that payment, I think it makes a lot of sense to do, even if you try to pay it off in 2 or 3 years instead of 5 or 6 years. And we'll talk a little bit more about some of those things in a little bit. But do we want you to go into unnecessary debt? No. We just released a newsletter just the other day about the different types of debt, and financial debt being only one part of running a business. If you didn't get that newsletter, go check it out on our website. Go sign up for our newsletter. And I think they can even find it on the website, right? The old ones. Go check that out because we don't want to take too much time today. But it never makes sense to buy something you truly can't afford. But what I would tell people is if you're the owner of the business and the odds are in the first 3 to 6 months, you're probably going to be doing all or some of the driving yourself anyways to save in labor. Okay, well, if you're going to do that in labor, you're going to have quote unquote free labor, right? You're going to work for yourself and not take a salary probably. If you're going to sacrifice in all those other ways, maybe the one thing you can't afford to kind of splurge is buying a new vehicle and putting a nice wrap on it. One of the nice things about the wraps, or one of the bad things about the wraps, they're pretty expensive. I mean, they tend to run $4,000 to $6,000 for a full vehicle wrap on a full-size cargo van. But if you put it on a van that's got 130,000 miles on it, and then you put 30,000 miles a year on the van, I mean, in a couple of years, the wrap will still look brand new, but the vehicle will probably be the point where you're considering replacing it, right? So one of the things I like to do is buy brand new vans right off the lot and invest in them for a 7-10 year window, put a $5,000-$6,000 wrap on it that still looks good in year 5, right? I think these are the kind of nuanced decisions that you're going to always have to make. But in business, you're not ever going to be able to have zero risk, but it is important to minimize risk and control your risk and control your leverage. So I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, but the general rule of thumb is if it's not going to financially break you or put your livelihood at risk, is going out and getting a $500, $600, $700 cargo van payment a good investment for you long-term. If you're in a major market, and I would kind of categorize that as maybe the top 250 markets in the country. If you're in a major market and you plan on building a substantial pickup and delivery business, especially if you already have profitable laundromats and things like that, I mean, the odds that you can slide a $500-$600 payment into your current business model and afford it from a cash flow perspective is probably pretty good. If you're on the other end of the spectrum and you're starting from kind of square one and you're bootstrapping this out of your house and things like that, yeah, it may make all the sense in the world. You're using your minivan for a short period of time. But make no mistake, that trust that you're not building, or that lack of trust, and operating it that way, every month you do that, it's not a zero-sum game. I mean, you are making a sacrifice here, whether you realize it or not. Your business isn't going to grow as fast. Your brand isn't going to be as powerful. Those are real things that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. There is a sacrifice you're making for minimizing that risk.